Hello. As a Security Operations Center Manager, I'll demonstrate how Thales Data Risk Intelligence streamlines daily security operations by enabling teams to prioritize high-risk areas and implement efficient threat mitigation strategies. Beginning with the Data Security Fabric Hub, I access the DRI Risk Dashboard and immediately observe that today's risk level has increased from yesterday's baseline. The dashboard reveals that several data sources remain only partially covered, despite ongoing efforts to achieve full coverage across all DRI indicators. This requires immediate follow-up with the security team. Scrolling through the DRI dashboard reveals various security indicators, including encryption status metrics that show partial implementation. The most critical data sources appear at the bottom of the display, with MS SQL ranking highest on the risk assessment. This database exhibits multiple risk indicators across several categories, warranting immediate investigation. Returning to the dashboard's primary view, I'll examine the latest automated recommendations that DRI generates. The system identifies several areas requiring attention: data sources containing sensitive or unclassified information with weak or absent encryption protection, multiple instances of service account abuse detected through best practices monitoring, and suspicious application data access patterns affecting numerous data sources. These findings can be investigated further within DRI by accessing the affected data sources directly or by transitioning to data risk analytics for detailed issue analysis, which I'll demonstrate momentarily. Additionally, the system flags user permission misconfigurations, including unlocked dormant accounts, accounts with inappropriate public data access, and system privileges assigned to non-DBA personnel. These privilege escalations raise security concerns and may correlate with other identified issues. Examining the affected data sources list, the MS SQL database previously identified appears prominently, with a notably elevated risk score compared to other systems. The database shows partial coverage status and active monitoring through DRA, vulnerability assessments, and user rights management tools. The encryption assessment reveals that while key lifecycle management systems are implemented with robust algorithms and sufficient key lengths, critical components, including auditing and logging, remain inactive. Drilling down into the specific data source details reveals that the database service account has experienced multiple abuse attempts by users John Smith and Joe Tide, both familiar names that require verification in DRA. Additionally, Dave Starr, an unfamiliar user, has attempted multiple access attempts to this data source, necessitating immediate investigation. Transitioning to DRA's Security Events interface displays the latest security issues, confirming Joe Tide's involvement in suspicious activities. Given his role on the escalation team and recent work on production issues as our senior DBA, I'll add him to the approved user list and recommend that the corresponding team establish policies permitting his legitimate activities. The investigation also confirms Dave Starr's multiple data source access attempts, along with additional suspicious users. The recommended response involves creating restrictive policies that block all users, except specifically approved personnel, from accessing this critical data source. Returning to DRI reveals long-standing vulnerabilities that require immediate attention. I'll coordinate with the patch management team to install necessary updates on this data source, verify proper lockdown procedures for dormant user accounts, and resolve the identified encryption deficiencies. In summary, Data Risk Intelligence provides comprehensive visibility into organizational risk priorities, enabling security teams to focus efforts where they'll achieve maximum impact. while identifying tasks that can be completed efficiently to reduce overall organizational risk exposure. Thank you.